Hello. I'd like to thank everyone for joining. So we're going to be talking about Joe Jorgensen's Kentucky campaign tonight. And don't forget, a really easy way you can help is like, share, comment. Just push the algorithms, get it out there. So tonight we have Brett Jones. He is oh man, I'm bad with titles because I like flat organizations. I don't focus on titles. You're the coordinator. You're the coordinator. Okay, I was very close.
I do a lot of coordinating though, so it's okay. It's okay.
One of my favorite titles I've had through the years was Tech Shaman.
I like that. Maybe I'll steal that.
Yeah, we just decided titles mattered so little, we just started making them up.
That's a good title.
This is on my card and everything. It was awesome. Cool. So I know you have a lot of updates you're excited to get out. But, one of the things we always talk about is sign wavings. And I've been out waving signs. Check it out. Yeah.
Those are some good looking signs right there.
I thought you were going to comment on the people, but yeah, the signs are good too. And it's good that I had these prep because normally I show off my signs and they're actually out in the car, but that's okay because I have another event on Saturday. We're going to be sign waving in Bowling Green, so you can check my campaign page, and we already have an event there. Do let me know if you're going. Just go ahead and click that you're going because it helps other people get excited about it too. It lets them, and there's already several of us going, and I know of at least 2 people who are going who haven't even clicked on that yet. So I think we're going to have a good turnout. But what you're looking at is Danville, and then we did another one in Bardstown. And I liked Bardstown in that it had a lot of traffic going around us. I think a lot of people noticed. We got a lot of thumbs up. We got some horn blowing. At one time there was a group of motorcyclists. I didn't count them, but I would say 50 to 70 range. It was a pretty good group, and probably about 1 in 5. Responded to us enthusiastically, so that was pretty good. And then you'll like this, Brett, is of course I take signs and shirts with me, and in Bardstown we didn't have any foot traffic, so it didn't really matter. But of course a sign is a sign or shirt is $10, or if you want 2, it's $15. But you're always having to direct people to the complicated URL to donate for Kentucky, and I'll go ahead and put that out here. So it's this, but try explaining that to someone. So what I did is I made a little QR code, and you can just keep that on your phone. Or you can print it, whatever you like. Just keep it handy with you, and somebody can point their phone at it, and they'll get the little link, and they can just go right to it and donate some money. So that will hopefully simplify life a little. And then I made one for me too, because I'm not completely altruistic.
Hey, you got to run a campaign, but those pictures.
Yeah.
It looked like the people were getting better looking, from the first to the second picture.
Well,
since I commented on the signs, so now I got to comment on the people. Okay.
Well, that's not all that nice, because we had oh my God, I'm brain farting. We had John stop by, and he was a random libertarian. He was actually working at the time. He works as a delivery driver, and he swung by, and he had already donated, and he wanted, I can't remember, it was either a sign or T-shirt one. So we hooked him up. Didn't actually check his receipt. Bad me, but I should. But he's a libertarian. I tend to trust them. And he wanted one of my yard signs so he could put it up in his yard. So that was
Nice.
good. And then Caleb. This is Caleb, this guy in the middle, actually in the middle of both photos. And he's a UK student. And if you're a UK student, get a hold of Dr. Lauder. He's trying to spin up a libertarian club there, and he only needs one more person. So I met Caleb. He was UK. I'm like, do you know Dr. Lauder? He's like, yes. He knew what I was going for.
Hey, it was worth it, right?
Yeah, so he's one of them. And the funny thing is, I met, like, there was a previous sign waving at UK, and I met the other one. So they just need one more. They need three. I mean, that's UK's a big place. I
There
could
has
go
to be one
enroll.
more.
There has to be one more. Yep. Hi, Chris, or Kristen.
Hey, Chris. Jim.
Um,
Hey, while we're talking about signs, can I show something?
yeah.
So we got some brand new signs in Kentucky. So if you make that $10 donation, you can get one of these cool signs. Look at that.
Awesome.
You can Joe's picture right up there on the left. Right? The left.
Can
You're looking at it.
Yeah. Can we? It's on their left. Can we get me some of those to take to Bowling Green this
Yes.
weekend?
Yes. Marcia should have them. So we should be.
Okay.
Or Christian may have them. He forgot to give them to her the other night. So now that he's watching, I'm going to call him out on your program. So, but yes, Joe has some new signs. They look fantastic. $10 donation gets you the sign. $15 donation gets you the sign and the shirt. Or you can have two
All right.
signs. Why not? However you want to work that.
Well, Marcia, I will have to ping you about the logistics tomorrow, but I was planning on making a trip to Lexington anyway. So tomorrow, so maybe we meet at our usual place. I'll let you know. I'm waiting on something else to get completed for me to pick up. Basically, printed materials for myself. Oh, my campaign, really. They're not mine. They're my campaign. Important distinction.
Yes. Hey, but it works. It works. So
Cool.
now that you've mentioned printed materials, there's some good news
Yeah?
from National. Some of the regions have had their printed materials being shipped. So that's rack cards, business cards, door hangers. So it looks like Region 3, which is Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, we should be having our materials come shortly. So
Finally.
that's finally is right. And that's a great segue to say, if you haven't yet, please go to joe20.com/volunteer and then sign up to volunteer, and we can get you out there and knock it on some doors. We have some tips and tricks to go along with that. Just go ahead and message anybody in the campaign, and we can start getting you set up as soon as we get those materials in. We don't want to hold on to them. We want to get them out there. We need to use them. We need to spread liberty. So
Absolutely.
we will let everybody know when they come in, but just be ready because they should be coming anytime now.
Right. And both the link to donate and the link to volunteer, I put in the comments, and that should be true on both Facebook and YouTube. So you should just be able to go click and sign right up, and Brett or one of his minions will be contacting you.
That we will. That we will. We want to get everybody out there. So I know it's been a little bit of a slow rollout, and we're working on it. You know, we're trying to get there. So the first thing that we started with are those sine waves that Robert was talking about at the beginning, and we're going to continue doing that. We want to continue on a weekly basis, and let's just get everybody out there. Let's get her name out. That is the most important thing right now is name recognition. So,
By the way, I'm planning on doing E-Town and Owensboro next. So
perfect, perfect. And we hired a new event coordinator, Caitlin, and she's going to be putting out all those events for everybody to join. And let everyone that post on your Facebook page. Let's get everybody out there, as many people as possible, waving some signs. The more people that are out there, the more support she has, and the more people are likely to come over.
excellent.
Strength in numbers.
So last week, so this is kind of old news, but last week we were talking about all 50 states,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw Marcia earlier post this, and that's kind of a really interesting, exciting thing, but I didn't fact check it. Is that actually true? Do you know?
But Hillary was in
Twice?
2016. Oh, not twice. No, you're right.
Marcia's right.
Marcia is right. I didn't fact check it, but yeah, that would make sense. Not twice. Every other female presidential candidate, I believe, has only done it the once.
Okay.
Cool. That is awesome.
There you go.
That is really cool.
Leave it to me to find a tangent.
But it's really cool because the very first episode that we did with you was all about women's suffrage.
That's true.
And this all ties in together, and we've come so far as a country, and it's awesome to see.
Yeah,
and hopefully we can continue that.
Here's some crazy trivia for you. I named my FAL Isabel Patterson.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
After the famous libertarian author, though I have to admit I've not read her work. The reason I selected her is, I knew of her in relation to her contemporaries, but hadn't read her. But she's Canadian, and that's a FN FAL, so it's a Canadian.
Oh man! So
track. We should find a track and go down it. What track were we on?
Well, we were definitely talking about the women's suffrage, all that signs.
Right.
What else is? Let's see.
So we've done signs, we've done signups, we've talked about what we're doing. How are signups actually doing?
We haven't seen as many people as we would like. We have seen some volunteers coming in. Our list is continually growing, and we're just about to hit the next milestone, which is always fantastic. But we always need more volunteers.
Right.
So,
well, honestly, I think the material coming in will help that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Once you have people actually doing things, others will want to join and be a part. I commonly tell people it's hard to build an army without a mission. You got to have the mission. Yeah. And so you've been saying the mission's coming. The mission's coming. Now the mission's it's closer.
Hopefully soon we can say that mission is here.
Yeah.
One more thing that we will be doing is phone and text banking. The national campaign did purchase the rights to the software for phone and text banking. There's some contractual agreements that we have to work through, but we will get there. Marcia, the door hangers, we don't have a date yet. I just know that other regions have started to have their material shipped. So I can definitely see Region 3, which was in which Kentucky is in.
Mhm.
We should get our material shipped shortly or
And you
soon,
were
hopefully.
we were talking about the mission coming, but remember, if you're in Bowling Green, the mission's here this weekend. You can
Mhm.
you can come join me in sign waving. You can go check out the event on my Facebook page. I really should have prepared a slide for that. What was I thinking? But
And we have a wonderful Western region coordinator out there. Her name's Bethany, and you're more than welcome to reach out to her if you need any specific information about the sine waves for Joe Jorgensen. We can also set up a way to get you some signs. I believe she has, or maybe Robert has them, but somebody has some Joe Jorgensen sign waving signs. They're free. We're just giving them away. There you go. There's one right there.
yay, got a bunch of them in my trunk.
So he'll be taking those with him down to Bowling Green, and just come out, come get a free sign, wave him, yeah, chant for Joe. Let's do it.
And meet your fellow libertarians.
Yep,
It's
meet your fellow libertarians and push the down ballots. Robert, now I Bowling Green's not in your.
Yes, it is.
It is okay.
Yes, it is.
So Robert Perry, we have Brad Barron. Let's push everybody.
Right, right. So I've tried contacting Brad. I don't know where Brad is on showing up. Well, I tried contacting. I just invited him to the event. I don't know if he's going to come to the event or not. But there's also Tim Philback. But Brad kind of has to go where people are. So if you want Brad at the event, go back and say you're going. If Brad knows a lot of people are going to show up to the event, he'll show up. Unless he really has something booked hard that he can't get out of. We'll twist his arm together. All right. I think we've covered our basis. I always get to the end and I'm like, what did we forget? What did we forget? I think we've covered it. Anybody have any questions?
Tonight was mostly about just let's get everybody out there volunteering. Oh, District 4 is doing some phone banking this weekend.
There you go. There you go.
Everybody, flood Christian's inbox. All right. I heard there could be some smoked food involved.
Ooh. Where and when, Kristen? Do you have a Facebook event for that yet?
He's gonna hate me.
Well, these things are good events to grow the party too.
Mm-hmm.
It's back to the you need the mission to grow the army.
Yes.
So yeah, absolutely. All right, he's not responding quickly. Check in the comments. Maybe Kristen will let us know a little later. We're gonna keep tonight's video nice and terse. But thank you for joining. I hope to see as many of you as possible this coming weekend, and we will be back next Tuesday to give you more updates and possibly even more photos of more beautiful people.
I look forward to seeing them.
All right, later, man. Good night, everyone.
Good night.